Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Today is 17th April 2023. Good morning. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. This is my spiritual vlog on YouTube. Haribol TRSV Nectar NECTAR Nectar. In this particular vlog, we have been talking about the knowledge and information that we have gleaned from the study of spiritual books, scriptures, contemplation on the material universe, and meditation on the spiritual universe. Kindly subscribe to this vlog and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. In the past few videos, we have been talking about the relationship between the 75% common guys or common human living entities, 20% demonic human living entities, and 5% divine human living entities. In that process, we discussed about several case histories. While contemplating and meditating on this subject, I came about a very interesting theory that I would like to share with you. We all know that there were two doormen at the palace of Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The names of these two doormen were Vijaya and Jaya, or Jaya the elder and Vijaya the younger. Due to some curse, these two guys got very frustrated and they left their post in the door and went up to Lord Vishnu and prayed to him, "We are fed up serving you as doorman of your esteemed palace. We have done nothing, but we were cursed by those 4 children called the Kumaras. We cannot tolerate this anymore. Hence, kindly take us into yourself and blend us in so that we may end our lives forever." Lord Vishnu smiled. He said, "Yes, you are right. You have been unjustly judged and cursed. I agree with your theory and your prayers. However, there are two methods of blending with me. You may choose one of them." The Jaya and Vijaya asked what they were. Lord said, "The first is to be born as demigod in 7 births and then ultimately blend with me. And the second is to be born as demons in 3 births only, get killed by me in every birth, and then blend with me forever." Jaya and Vijaya were not interested in seven demigod births. They were in a hurry to be blended with Lord Vishnu. Hence, they chose to be demons and get killed by Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu smiled meaningfully. It is this particular smile that made me get curious about this statement. What did Lord Vishnu say? You take seven births as a demigod and then come and blend with me. What are demigods? They are actually servants of God and an extension of His infinite arms. In other words, a demigod, even when he or she does not strive to do so, is already blended with God. He or she is only a mere representative of this Supreme Personality of Godhead, that is Lord Vishnu. Whether he or she takes seven births or 700 or 7,000, this particular demigod does not care because he is already in divine arms. He or she is an extension of the God, serving God's purpose as a servant, a devotee, and an humble servant of God. He or she manages various departments that they have been assigned to this particular demigod. Hence, he or she is not interested in blending with God. He or she may keep his or her identity as a soul and yet be a part of the super soul. However, in the case of the three births of a demon, they are quite different. Lord gave a ringer in that agreement. He said, you get killed by me in every birth. Now, both demigods and demons, along with the common human beings and other living entities, are created by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Nobody wants to kill his or her creation. In other words, both Jaya and Vijaya, who had now become demons, were actually a creation of Lord Vishnu. Now, if Lord Vishnu has to kill this person must reach that status where he or she deserves to be killed by God Himself. When will it happen? Only when God feels that this particular demon is dangerous not only for other living entities and common humanity, but also to the very existence of celestial beings, angels, and demigods. This particular demon has become very, very powerful and it is likely that he may or she may annihilate the whole universe. Only then, Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, will intervene. There is a shloka in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य परित्राणाय अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृताम् धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवानि युगे युगे. That here Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, declares to Arjuna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, whenever there is a problem of divinity and goodness getting annihilated by evil and negative forces, I descend into this Bharata or this world not to kill the negative forces, but only do that in the process of protecting the positive forces, because it is my duty to establish dharma or goodness in the universe so that it may thrive. In other words, one demon should become so powerful that he poses a danger to Lord Vishnu himself, threatening to annihilate the rest of this universe. Only then Lord Vishnu will intervene and kill that demon. To become this powerful in even one birth, this demon has to take at least 1,000,000 births to come up to that level and get killed by God. That means that for one birth as a demon and being killed by God, this person has to take at least 1,000,000 births as a demon. This is quite painful, and there are many a slip between the cup and the lip. This particular person may suddenly take a U-turn and go back to normalcy or start speeding towards divinity. Otherwise, if this person manages to reach a particular level, that is, he gets or she gets qualified by the Supreme Personality of Godhead to be killed, then this person has to start all over again in the next birth to reach that level in the second birth. Same will happen in the third birth. In other words, first birth he has to take at least 1,000,000 births as a demon. In the second he has or she has to take 1,000,000 births as a demon, and in the third again he or she has to take 1,000,000 births as a demon. In other words, to be annihilated by God just 3 times, he or she has to become a demon at least 3,000,000 times. This was the zinger that Lord Vishnu posed to Jaya and Vijaya. Like ignorant people, they chose to be demons, and they are probably still striving to be killed by him the third time, because probably they have been killed in the first two births. Only when they will be annihilated the third time can they blend with God. On the other hand, if they had chosen to take 7 births as demigods, immediately after becoming a demigod, they would have realized that they can not only be blended with God automatically, but that they can also keep their individual identity with them. Further, just like the demonic birth is quite painful, the divine demigod birth is quite pleasant, blissful, and devotional. We all must pray that we are taking these 7 births as demigods instead of taking just 3 births in an ignorant matter as demons. We must never, ever, ever, ever try to have 3 demonic births, but we must prefer to have the 7 demigod births. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this particular story and this theory. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I may keep reminding you of my other videos. Please give me your own expert opinions and thoughts so that I may blend everything together for the sake of the society. Before concluding, let me remind you that I am also a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.